So it turns out that the trigger I needed to continue the game was right under my nose the whole time. See these footprints right here? We need to measure them.
It is a size 7.
Holmes, Murray has just found a key in the garden.
And that is the trigger to go outside and get the key.
Holmes, Murray has just found a key in the garden.
It should be done quickly.
Perfect. Now let's go back inside. And now let's go use the key. It was on that locked door from earlier. Last episode, I believe. Yeah, last episode. And now we can get in here. Let me just get the key. There we go. Oh dear.
Watson, over here!
My God, this man is dead, Holmes.
Brilliant deduction. I thought perhaps he was tired and decided to rest under a pile of potatoes, which in turn fractured his skull. Watson, you see everything, but fail to observe. I do not have time for trifles.
Oh, really, Holmes? You go too far.
Watson, tell Constable Fletcher to contact Lestrade with all haste. Now, I'd like to look around the house.
All right, Holmes.
Alright, so let's just examine it now.
I need something.
Let's see, you're gonna measure his feet, I believe.
Size 6.
Which is proof that guy, there was someone else in the house, because the other one was a size 7.
I recognize this handwriting.
You do? Let's see here.
This handwriting is identical to the writing on Monsieur de la Mazardiere's visiting card.
Indeed. So let's see here. Let's make sure it's everything. They don't have time to come back. Looks like that's it. So let's leave.
The station master assured me he clearly saw Mr. Fowlett board the last train to London. But as Constable Fletcher can attest, the body in the cellar is without question that of Horace Fowlett.
Do you have the station master's statements there in your notes, Watson?
Of course. And be sure that...
It is neither the right place nor the right time to talk about this. We must hurry. I fear if we do not act promptly and with all haste, this second dead body will not be the last. Let us return to Baker Street. It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Alright, time to begin. Did Horace Fowlett receive a caller the evening he was supposed to leave? Yes. Answer? Oh, where is the dialogue? Oh, excuse me. Let's see, I believe it was this one. Now let's hope this is not a repeat of the first quiz, although you didn't see the trouble I had. Ugh. Were all of the guests in the ballroom at the time of the shooting? Yes. Answer? Where is it? Let's see here. Now switch to notes. Let's see. I actually need to look at this one now. I didn't know. Let's see. It's about- Here we go, the development of the crime. Did Sir Bromsey and his daughter have a good relationship? No. Answer. Old Mr. Grimble. 15th of October, 1897. It's actually almost October at the time of this recording. How about that? Was Horace Fowler aware of the problems between Herman Grimble and Sir Bromsby? Yes. Answer. We got here. Letter from Bromsby to Fowler, 11/12/1896. Was there anything missing from Horace Fowler's house? Yes. Answer. Oh. Let's see. It should be in this one, I believe. Yeah, the bed is not made, and pillows and other stuff. Alright. Did somebody enter through the window at Fowler's house? Yes. Answer. Whoops, and he had yes first. Let's see here. Okay. Got this one. Fowler's bedroom. Wasn't exactly secured. And we have footprints in the garden.
It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions. We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday. A wood's trinket, substance from Fowler's washstand, and the gloves I found at Sherringford Hall.
Alright then, time for another lab.
We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday.
Alright, let's see, where...
Let me study this more closely.
Where can I put this down? Where can I do this? I doubt this is going to do anything.
I recognize the style of this trinket.
Oh, well, you know it is. Alrighty.
Let's examine it under the microscope. Greasy substance. Very interesting.
I hope that was a dog. I didn't hear some weird noise.
Let me study this more closely.
Alrighty.
A very fine white cotton.
And let's see. I think that's all the evidence. Although he didn't say anything.
I could not wait for you much longer. We have but a brief moment to discuss your notes before joining the inspector at Sherringford Hall. Paul Lestrade must have spent a terrible night.
My word, Holmes, even you admitted that this case is uniquely perplexing.
This is odd.
And
Alright, so I had to cut the cutscene out there to get that to stop. Hopefully we'll be able to remedy that. I don't even know why it's going slow. It's on a high performance mode right now. Anyway, basically what they said is Lestrade must have had an awful night, so let's review Watson's notes. So that's what we're about to do, and by reviewing Watson's notes, we actually get to play as Watson the date before.
Hello. If you could, I need some information regarding the last scheduled train to the north. Specifically, the one that ran 2 days ago.
You're one of those fellows from London working with Fletcher, aren't you? Wait a second, let's see, 2 days ago, or rather 2 nights. That was the night when Mr. Fowler was here.
Did you see him?
As clearly as I see you now. But he didn't seem well, he was all muffled up, and every time he opened his mouth it was to cough. The people from the village say that he's an odd one who's always amusing himself with gewgaws and puppets.
Do you see him often?
No, I don't know him that well, because he didn't travel very often. I didn't think it was a good opportunity to make his acquaintance, but he wasn't able to say more than a few words without suffering a sudden coughing fit. It seemed he was travelling to the north. However, I cannot say with any certainty that he arrived there.
You can't.
Was there anyone else on the platform?
Yes, there was a fellow. I could see his face beneath his cap, and for a second I thought he had a revolver in his pocket, but then I noticed that it was merely his hand. It was all done up with a large bandage, due to some wound, I suppose.
Where was he, exactly?
He stood in that corner over there, and Mr. Fowler arrived a bit later. I heard the sound of his coughing for about 5 minutes after that. When the train arrived, they boarded the same carriage.
And where might I find this train carriage?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here it is. This is most advantageous.
If it would be a help, I can hold the train for 1 or 2 minutes at the station, so you might have a look inside.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Well, I must investigate these matters.
Until later, sir.
Alright, so now it's time to go explore the train. However, I'm gonna have to stop real quickly and see if I can get this lag to stop. This is unusually slow. Alright, wow, that's a nice close-up of Watson, eh? Alright, so let's explore the train. See, anything we can find of interest? Let's see here. Nothing of interest here, it looks like. Let's see, check this one. Yeah, looks like I missed a seat. Nothing of interest here. Oh, wait!
It could be evidence.
A feather? I don't know. But it could be, I suppose. Ooh, what's this?
Someone has forgotten their cap, and I believe that hairs on it are red.
Ooh, dear, this is quite interesting. And let's see here. Just make sure there's nothing over here. Ah, yes, there is. But before we do that, it's gonna launch into a cutscene, and I don't exactly want it to lag again, so I'm gonna see if I can get the performance to act a bit better, and then I'll come back and continue. So just give me a sec to do that. Alright, I gave the game a break and kind of just like gave the computer a little rest, so we're gonna try again now.
A Chirapaki cigarette. The same as Holmes found at Sherringford Hall.
You don't say.
A red hair. This is splendid, Watson.
I did not dare to disturb your thoughts on our way back to London last night. I had quite forgotten about this hat.
What can we do for you today, Mr. Holmes?
Come near, Wiggins. Mind you look sharp. There'll be an extra guinea for the lad that finds him.
Goodbye.
We must leave now, Watson. Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
Such awkward children. Go. I doubt it'll be stopped on the recording, but I just realized how quiet the game was. If I was using my old microphone setup, it would have been extremely quiet for y'all too. Alright.
Cabby!
Back to the classical music!
My respects, madam. It would seem that you have received good news.
Oh, it's Miss Bromsby and her admirer, Lieutenant Harrington. It is wonderful to see love bloom despite such tragic circumstances.
Yes.
Have you ever met Wyatt Collins?
The nephew of the late Sir Bromsby. Oh, I have seen him just a few times since I was hired at Sherringford Hall. He stopped visiting the hall because of a quarrel with his uncle, I think.
How would you describe him?
He was a very tall and slender young man with a bright red hair. He's not well mannered.
Have you seen Inspector Lestrade?
He is with Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington in Sir Bromsby's office. He's waiting for you.
Oh, good.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Lambert.
You are surely welcome.
Hello. You seem to be in a fine mood.
Oh, yes, because I am sure that Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington will make a splendid couple. He's very handsome and rich.
Oh yes, Rich always makes a good man.
Wait, and how do you know this?
The brother of my cousin's boyfriend is currently employed in the Queen's Army Hostel. He said that the lieutenant gave him a very generous tip when he carried the lieutenant's trunks during his move.
You don't say.
Yes, and if they decide to get married and make their home here, we won't be afraid for our jobs. And considering their youth, the family wouldn't stop growing anytime soon. I used to be a nurse, you know.
You know, the music fit really well with what you was just saying.
Well, I must leave you now.
Please say hello for me to your doctor friend.
We will, but first it's time to go to the staircase. I must say music is quite beautiful in this game. Wait, I can't make up my mind. I believe it's this way. The sun shining in from the window just told me my screen is really dusty.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, sir.
Tell me, Mary, do you remember Wyatt Collins?
Oh, he's a black sheep, that one is. He had a bad habit of stealing from the wine cellar at night. But he was so saucy, he tried to pin it on the staff the next day. Can you imagine that?
So you weren't fond of him, on the whole?
He spoke ill of everyone. Why, I recall the day our master tossed him howling into the street because a blackguard dared to slander Mr. Grimble.
Ugh.
Well, I will see you later, Mary.
Goodbye.
Alright, time to go to the office.
Well, it's not too early. I just informed Miss Bromsby about Mr. Fowler. Besides, I told her about the notes that suggested Sir Bromsby's wish to amend his will in favour of Mr. Grimble. According to our solicitors, this new development does complicate the succession. Let's hope Mr. Bromsby's safe contains an official document which will allow us to see things more clearly. I do hope you've discovered the code, because I did not sleep well last night and I'm in no mood for riddles.
Well, you're a help. Turns out the safe is behind this picture.
A remarkable portrait of the late Sir Bromsby. Ideal spot for a hiding place. The sequence of numbers found at Fowler's should help me discover the code.
Yes, and if you missed the sequence, well, I'll tell you now. It's 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1.
It is simplicity itself. This could be valuable evidence. Bank statements. What could this key open?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe the thing up here?
I have no interest in this.
Oh,
I have no interest in this.
I guess it'd be for money. Oh, well. Let me see now. If it was for that, I also remember what the key was for. Let's see, maybe it's in here. Well, it's not here, so I'll wipe it. Let's see here. Well, I guess we should read the stuff we got, maybe. Why not? By the way, there's that. Left from Richards. And money statements. Wow, that's a lot of money.
I have a feeling that I should inspect this Fairfax Theatre. It appears to be Bromsby Enterprises territory now, and Grimble's office should be nearby.
Not one shred of paper about the inheritance. My superiors keep pressing on me, saying that we're going to a crisis in the city. For now, I'll check into this Richards character. What are your plans?
First of all, I will need this key. I presume that you have had neither the time nor the opportunity to inform Mr. Grimble about the current state of the investigation. As it is the weekend, could you ask him to come in?
Rest assured, it will be done.
Miss Bromsby, I will ask you for your continued patience. I have given you my word that I would discover the truth, and upon my word, I shall find it. Gentlemen, Watson, we must take our leave.
Alright, to the Bromsby Cement Works.
But what are we doing at this place? And why did you ask Lestrade to call Herman Grimble to Sherringford Hall?
To ensure Grimble would not find us here. In the pursuit of justice, Watson, we are once more obliged to bend the law.
Sorry, but why?
If Scotland Yard can be shown the necessity of searching the offices of Bromsby's cement works, many things may happen.
Exactly, Holmes.
Now, Watson, we need to find a way into the cement works. Oh, Watson, it seems fortune favours us.
Why? Okay, just say hello.
Hello, Mr. Goblet. The last time I saw you, you were filling barrels with motor oil.
Well, I'll be jiggered, Mr. Holmes. It is a small world, isn't it? Your days of roaming the docks are long past now, aren't they? Same for me. Tell me, what brings you to these parts?
Business, actually.
Are you the watchman for this factory?
Not official, like. This would be Fat Dub's job. But I take his place on weekends and he checks in on the by and by.
Who is regular night watchman?
That will be Marty and his dogs. Why, Mr. Holmes?
In truth, I am interested in the recent murder of Sir Bromsby. My investigation convinces me that vital evidence may well lie within this place.
Say nothing more. Here's the key for the office. It's the building just to the right after the entrance. The building's in the centre of the workers' cloakrooms. I don't think you'll find much to interest you there. Further in the yard, there's the storehouse for raw materials.
Alright.
Do you also have the key to the former Fairfax Theatre?
No, I don't have that key. The only key I know of was given to Mr. Grimble when the building was bought.
Goodbye.
Mr. Holmes, you must make haste, as Dubs has not been by for over 2 hours, so I'd expect him in the next quarter hour or so. No need for thanking me. This is small service indeed for all that you've done for me in the past.
We will return.
I'll wait for you.
Okay, it's not gonna do anything. I was expecting something, but I'm fine with it not doing anything. So let's go ahead and get in here.
Come, Watson. Watson, stay by this window and let me know as soon as you see a large man coming from the other side of the street.
All right, Holmes.
So we're just gonna stay there and keep watch. In the meantime, it's time to explore for a little bit. Let me see here. I guess we're gonna go upstairs? Because, yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything of interest over there.
They must have never cleaned here before.
Ah, this lovely little room. Let's take a peek around.
What a beautiful model. Something else is needed here.
Yeah, but we don't have it, so phooey on us. Let's see what else. It's awful quiet. I wonder why. Suppose we don't want to attract attention with the loud music. Haha. Let's see, nothing of interest here. Let's see. That's not gonna be very cooperative. Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
Closed.
Ah, but we got the key.
This is a veritable museum.
I can't see what you can see because of the way the camera's set
An
up.
old souvenir from India.
But I'll take your word for it. Let's flip the camera around. Maybe we'll get a better view. I don't know if I call it a museum. And again, I don't like museums.
I'll examine this statue of Ganesh. A miniature of Bromsby.
Aha! I bet you know what that is for. And, oh, before we go out, let's see what this is.
Closed.
Ah, it's safe, but we got the key! Oh, what's all that say? Hang on a minute, it's more money transfers. But it's for Grimble and not, oh wait. Ah, it's hard to tell. I wonder why we have that though. Well, it is a safe, it is his area. Let's see, what do we hear?
Closed.
Closed? Can we open the keys?
Closed. Closed.
Fine then. Closed. Jeez. Well, I bet you know what that miniature's for. Let's go ahead and take care of that post-haste. Alrighty then, let's put you in place. And it's the key! It's a key! Now, if memory serves, which in the past... Ah, come on! Move it, Holmes. Thank you. It's one thing I like about this game. The navigation is a bit horrid at times. I gotta have a feeling you're locked, right? Oh, you're open. What do you know? Holmes left the door open. Let's see here. Perfect.
I can't keep these documents. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key.
Well, phooey. Can we at least see what the documents were? Yeah, it's a threat. You must pay! And then we have a news article. And I do believe that is all. Of course, we'll find out for sure next time. Of course, unless there's something like in this area that I missed. Which, knowing me, I probably missed something. Pardon me. Well, you're making this complicated, game. I'm just gonna assume we're good, so... Oh, what better place to end the episode. Alright, we'll continue next time. See you guys then. Yeah.